Honesty. Do you want to talk about it? Be honest. So, where do you fall on the honesty scale? I have really had to grow over the years. I started out as a effing liar, and that is the honest to God truth. And for the most part, I didn't even know what a big liar I was. I probably knew 50% of it because I was in addiction, and so a lot of it was very convenient for the lifestyle that I was living. And then the other half of it was just denial, the denial that the disease of alcoholism calls for in order for the person to be able to stay alive until they can get some help. Anyways, I can remember back at my first meeting, and that was when I heard something the other day, and it just rang true and reminded me of that meeting. And it said, nothing can block the flow of energy that honesty carries with it, and the flow of energy that honesty carries with it. Have you ever been in a conversation or somewhere where you heard somebody speak and you're like, oh my gosh, that was so honest, so honest. It was beautiful, but maybe it was almost even uncomfortable. That is the flow of energy that honesty carries with it. And it is so valuable, and it is so hard to find these days. I might talk to you and you talk to me, and I tell you my good stuff that's going on, and you tell me the latest greatest in your life, and we walk away, and what happens? We both feel inadequate. I'm like thinking, you got this and I don't. I'm thinking, on my inside, I'm insecure and fearful, and you are so confident because I'm looking at your outsides. And really, that doesn't help me or you to grow. It only makes me feel inadequate. So, if I could share my weaknesses, that is really the superpower. I share my weaknesses, and sometimes I have weaknesses that I've gotten to the other side on. I can share those victories. You share your struggles and tell me how you're doing and how you're dealing with it. And I learn from your experience. Those are the things that really help at least me, if not all people, to go forward. So I think back to that first meeting. So I'm getting into recovery, and I'm in a meeting, don't want to be there, don't really see the problem that I have. And even though other people are saying, oh my gosh, why doesn't she stop? I am just so much in denial that I'm thinking, if this would change, if he would change, my life would be okay. And I wouldn't have to drink the way I do. So I'm in this meeting, and it goes around and people are talking honestly about their life. I mean, honestly about their life. And they're sharing what they lived like, how they found a solution, and what their life is like now, and how they never want to go back to the way their life was before because of this, this, and this. And so it was so much honesty in one room that I almost wanted to put my hands over my ears, because it was like, I don't need to hear this about your life. But I did, because I thought I was alone, and I thought I was the only one that was struggling like I was struggling. And in that room, they gave me this gift of honesty that couldn't be blocked, an energy that came from them to me that could not be blocked. And I went to my second meeting because I wanted more. So, the gift of honesty. How about giving yourselves a little bit more every day? And here's what I do to maintain and keep peeling back those layers of dishonesty that I feel like I couldn't handle it all at once. I would have wanted to die if I saw the truth about my life. But there is still more truth, more growth, more learning to be had. And so I have a couple people in my life that have permission to be honest with me, blatantly honest with me in a loving way. And one is my husband, Scott, and the other is my mentor. So I can say, Sharon, what do you see? What do you think? Where am I going wrong? I can say, Scott, how come I'm struggling with this? You know me better than I know myself sometimes. Tell me what's going on. And then they can point out where I might be controlling a situation I need to let go of, where I might not be accepting some truth about myself that needs to change. And that is the gift I give myself when I allow somebody else to tell me honestly what they see when I cannot see it myself. So, levels of honesty, they're very important in every relationship that I have. And if I can be honest with myself first, then I can be honest with you. And what I bring to the table is something that you want to be a part of, that you feel like I'm honest enough that you can share your stuff with me because I've shared first that I am, not inadequate, but I'm human. That's what I am. I'm human, and you're allowed to be human with me. So bringing that to any relationship is a great foundation for honest growth, honest union, honest conversation. And I can't do it alone. I need it from other people, and other people need it from me. Permission to be human. So, honesty, thanks for listening. Subscribe, come back, and we'll learn more together about who knows what the next topic will be. See you soon.